Hey, OC, how did you know that Parsons was going to be able to rush the passer as well as he did? You're the only person I've ever seen to ever say that Micah Parsons could be a put his hand down guy. So I need that question answered.
The OC.
And Boss, show me. It's going down. New season, new vibe. Gotcha. Let's go.
Like, we must have got a guard. That's the only thing that would have made him do that. That's it.
He know.
No, he know. Cause he been watching Twitter, man.
Yes, indeed, man. We on day 2 of practice, man. Got a lot. I got too much. I ain't gonna be able to give it to you. I promise you. Not in one day. But it's gonna be good today. Trust me.
My reefer with Henny and Coke. Please don't be stingy. Got plenty to smoke. Show up and act up and back to the crib. I do not stun. I just rap what I live. Seem like they doing the most for the clout. Did what I said so they know what I'm about. Show up and act up and back to the crib. I do not stun. I just rap what I live.
Boss, show me.
I will. Let's go. Second day of training camp. And we got major receipts. I promise you I'm gonna calm some nerves today. I promise you. Man.
Shot it. Fight for, see, that's how to go out. Don't go out, just sit back. Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna take Matthew Golden. No, fight for, you wanted physical. You said you wanted physical. Fight for it.
Man, let's go. Man, let's go, man. Brian doing your thing. You doing your thing, big dog. Man. Can't wait.
Oh my God.
Somebody else said
It's
Boss Cowboy Sports, where your voice matters.
It ain't gonna never change, baby. Your voice gonna always matter. Man. Look, it's so good right now. It's almost like Jerry and them can't mess this up. Ooh, wait. Say, man, listen. You know, we know how Jerry and them are. We know they go come in and they go kick over the tables. But listen, it's too much good football going on. See, but I got some good news. See, y'all know I changed to Boss Show Me. Boy, listen, that thing coming in handy. You understand? You gonna understand today. Cause see, your boy Boss, he went and checked the receipts. Now, it's some serious stuff that's going on, but we got some major receipts. What if I told you that there's a major possibility that we are panicking on Mazi back?
Hey, number one bullshit guy. He do the wee woo.
Let me stop teasing. Let me just go ahead and get into it. I checked the receipts from last year. Listen.
You talked about Mazi gaining. How much does he weigh now? What's his ideal weight that he said he wants to get to?
I think he told me he's like 305 right now. And
what?
You talked about Mazi gaining. How much does he weigh now? What's his ideal weight that he said he wants to get to?
I think he told me he's like 305 right now, and I'll keep that, his ideal weight to me.
Okay, because he was like 330 in college, 325 in college.
Yeah, he thought he was too heavy for that.
Bro, do y'all realize what we talking about right now? Zimmer was saying last year that Mazi was 305. So now we panicking over 300. Listen, man. When I went and checked, man, listen. Man, when I went and checked the receipts, man, I was like, man, I'm going to sleep, dog. Man, I'm going to sleep, bro. Listen, I'm going to let everybody else worry about excuse me, I didn't mean to curse. I'm going to let everybody else worry about 5 pounds. I'm not, bro. Give Mazi a sandwich, dog. We over here, man. Listen, let me play that again for the people in the back. Hold on real quick. Let me take it easy on my back.
Take it easy on my back.
See, this is why I'm telling you, man, you got to be a show me, man. You can't be nobody that just go with it. You got to go check the receipts. One more time.
You talked about Mazi gaining. How much does he weigh now? What's his ideal weight that he said he wants to get to?
I think he told me he's like 305 right now, and I'll keep that his ideal weight to me.
Okay, because he was like 330 in college, 325 in college.
Yeah, he thought he was too heavy for that.
Man, if we don't sit down. Man, is this what we tripping on, bro? Bro. Listen. That should make everybody do this at the same time. This is the benefit of show me. You understand? If you got a show me spirit, this should make you woosah. This should make you, man. Now, I'm not going to make light of this because this is still serious though. But what's not serious, and I'm just being honest with y'all. Yeah. The weight. And see, listen, let me tell you something. I know what they trying to do. Do I necessarily just believe it? I'm gonna be all the way honest.
Oh, hell no.
I don't necessarily believe it, but I get it. See, me and Lou been talking about this. Lou in the building. What's up, Lou? Big brother. That's my big brother. Me and Lou been talking about this, bro. If you know White Cotton, you know White Cotton go have them dudes running to the ball like crazy. What have we been seeing at training camp? The defense have been, man, boy, what you been seeing? Listen, I'm gonna just tell you, schematically, in the way we're going to get after teams, he had to lose weight. But I'm not finna be scared and we won over 5 pounds.
Oh, you see this guy? See this guy? Number one bullshit guy. He do the wee woo.
No, Lou not older than me. I just show respect. That's all. I show respect. My boy Lou is somebody too. Definitely be respected. So sometimes I just show more respect and call my boy big bro. You know, even though he definitely not my big bro. You know what I'm saying? But hey, on some things, he my big bro. If he schooled me on something, he big bro that day. So anyway, so I just wanted to give us some relief because I guarantee nobody checked the receipt on that. I guarantee most people have no idea that we talking about right now about 5 pounds. So listen, everybody. Take it easy on your own back.
Take it easy on my back.
Take it easy on yourself. Some of this is Dan Quinn PTSD. Some of this we can take the covers and chill. You understand? So listen, see, because I told y'all, this ain't gonna be one of them. Yeah. My boy say 5 pounds just need a man. I'm telling you, that man can eat a sandwich and be all right. The weight, in my opinion, I'm just keeping it real. The weight is not what to worry about. But there is something to be concerned about. And we got to still keep our eye on one tick. See, because I'm going to be balanced, bro. I'm going to give y'all the good and the bad. I'm going to give you the truth. So I just showed you last year that Mazi was around 305. Now we talking about 300. Man, come on. Say, man, give that man a cheeseburger. But see, we still have to be concerned. So let me show you something we need to be concerned about. And we still need to keep our eye on one tech. See, even though I turned over the covers on certain things, we got to be concerned, bro. And I'm going to get into training camp, but I want to first deal with what everybody's concerned about. And I do mean that, listen, I got so much content, bro. I got to break this down into many videos, bro. And every one of these that I'm getting ready to, listen, I'm going to probably drop 4 videos in the next day. Brian Schottenheimer hitting the notes, because he hitting all them notes. Pickens has absolutely passed the eye test. I got to talk about that. And the clues that they putting it all on that. Every one of them come with receipts. Trust me, I cannot talk about all the stuff I'm peeping on training camp in one show. I promise you. I'm gonna have to break this up. So y'all make sure y'all hit that like and subscribe, bro. Because I'm getting ready to be dropping, bro. It's finna be like a machine gun. And it's gonna be full of information that a lot of people ain't even peeped. Trust me. Because see, I know why people follow this channel. The main reason people follow this channel is because likely you go get some insight that you probably not gonna get in other places. What's happening, I'm not saying I'm better than people. It's just you got to know what you're good at. What I'm good at is I listen very well. It's something that I've developed over the years of being sales trained, you know? So you have to be like, and I'm very locked in, bro. So it's so much that I peep. I got to break it up into videos, bro. Listen, this the first one I'm gonna drop. Boy, when I tell you he hitting them notes, man, he hitting the hell out them notes. My boy West Coast in the building. Man, what's up, West? We got the OGs coming in. All right, but let's get to what we got to be concerned about. Because we do got to be concerned about one tech. So let's just keep it real now. Let's just keep it real. So I was, like I tell you, this is about show me. So while a lot of people might be panicking, I'm going to show you. I'm going to look at the receipts. I'm going to go look at what we were saying last year, bro. That's what I do. I'm a researcher, bro. Everybody know that's when they come to this channel, they know they coming for that. So I was looking at a back and forth with Clarence Hill and Foots last year, right? So Clarence Hill and Foots was going back and forth, right? 2 people I respect. And Clarence Hill said, this has gone too far. Mazi Smith was not asked to do nothing Hankins wasn't asked to do. No coach told Mazi to lose weight. Whoa. Chill is trying to pull us. He trying to pull back the curtain. He said this is also Cowboys' spin on trying to make sense of Smith's massive disappointment as a rookie. Damn. So Foot said, if you really listen, Mazi was asked to do something he never did in college. To me, that's on the player. That's not on the staff. This staff gets it. So let's have a keep it real test. If Zimmer's staff got it, what does that say about this staff that's going back to what Dan Quinn was doing? See, I started with the good news. So don't start getting sensitive because I'm giving you the real right now. Keep it real test. If Zimmer's staff got it, what is that saying schematically about this staff? All right. So listen, you think I'm playing? I'm still Boss Show Me. I still got the receipts.
You talked about Mazi gaining. How much does he weigh now? What's his ideal weight that he said he wants to get to?
I think he told me he's like 305 right now. And
I already showed that. Let me show you this one.
System will have him be asked to do similar things than what he did at college.
Yeah.
I think that you can get off philosophy Jeff was just talking about is just different. Can you kind of elaborate as to kind of why he might be more comfortable with what you are prepared to ask of him?
Well, that's kind of what he did in college. You know, he lost a lot of weight when he got here, and he was trying to be a attacking 3 technique to get up the field. And you know, we're going to probably play blocks a little bit more than that. You know, try not to get reached, so linebackers know where they're supposed to fit, and so on and so forth. So, you know, I guess that's the biggest thing.
So I ain't worried about the weight, but we should be concerned about schematically. Are we trying to force a square into a round hole? Because Zimmer and Greg Ellis was basically calling out the schematic difference of what they was trying to do under Dan Quinn. And they corrected, and it helped Mazi because he started doing what he was born to do and what Greg Ellis literally called his superpower. We have to ask the question, bro. We have to. You have to. That's why I showed what Foot said. If Foot was saying this staff gets it, what does it say about the staff that's returning back to the staff that didn't get it? Let's keep it real. Let's keep it real. What does it say? Listen, your voice matter. You participate. You don't just have to sit back and just accept everything they do. You can ask smart questions. You can ask and say, now, I remember y'all from last year. I can sit back and say, I remember y'all from last year.
Can you help us understand just the difference schematically, just the way the system is,
Mm-hmm.
how even when maybe before the snap happens, but as the snap happens, just to get off and alignment, everything is going to be different and maybe make him a little bit more comfortable in the way things are now. How so?
Well, I think this is more what he played in college, this type of scheme what Zim has. You know, I don't know if that was the plan, but I'm glad it worked out that way. And so I think what the Cowboys saw when they drafted him, obviously I wasn't here, but what they saw him in college, this gives him a better opportunity to get back into doing some of the stuff he did in college.
Oh, so we got it twice. Listen, you don't have, like I say, you ain't got to accept. Listen, this is real. I gave you the good news so we can loosen up on Mazi's weight. We can calm down. We ain't got to panic on that. But this, we need to be paying attention to. I'm going to give you some more clues that this ain't no joke on what I'm talking about. I'm going to also show you that your voice matter. I'm going to show you that right now. So let me show you something that's real. So after I checked the receipts, right, from last year, let me go look back and see what they were saying last year, bro. So I went and combed through the videos, found Zimmer, and was like, yeah, I remember them talking about that. And this is what I said. I said the old saying, if it is not broke, don't fix it. I wish a member of the media would ask Zimmer adjusted to do what Mazi did in college versus now the Cowboys are going back to a 1-3 tech up the field Mazi. How is that better for him and the team? I just put out there with the clip of them going back to what he was doing at Michigan. And I was saying, how is going back to what Dan Quinn was doing best for the team? Let me cut this music. Listen, because this is what Greg Ellis said on DLS.
Maz, you do have to look at the coaching change. The year before we got there, it was more just vertical, get up the field, get up the field, get up the field. Really not Maz's game, to be honest with you. I think he played better last year. He flashed some good stuff, in my opinion, but he kind of shows why the Cowboys drafted him, what they saw. Now we switching up again, and from my understanding, this again, more vertical charge. But hopefully they factor something into the equation to allow Mazi's superhero ability to flash. If not, you may need to just trade him. Yeah. And see, Coach Fowler, you going a little bit ahead of me. All right. You know I love it. So we got Coach Fowler in the building. All right. This is Fowler's dad. He said, you can't say that, boss. It's year 3. Either you can play or you can't. And guess what? I agree. This is why I said you ahead of me. Look at my next tweet. I said, why go back to do what did not work? I believe in year 3 Mazi. Look what Coach Fowler got right there. It's year 3. What did I say? Yeah, it's year 3. And I also said, I believe in year 3 Mazi. But are the Cowboys making it harder on him? That's the real question. And the run defense by going back to 1-tech/3 tech Mazi. And I said, who remembers this clip? Because it was last year. So it's not about the talent of Mazi. It's about schematically, are you doing what's best for him and the run D? And you got to ask that question. So as I asked that, and let me say that again, that does not mean we giving up on Mazi. That does not mean that. But it's about slowing down and saying, can somebody help me understand how going back to wasn't what was not best for him, best for him? It's just a fair question. Now, this is what really let me know that I hit on something. Because I just put them things out there. Guess who reshared it? The same man who was asking them questions. He not only shared one, he shared both of them. So it looks like to me that we got to at least keep our eye on 1-tech. Now, let me give y'all some more good news, though, because I give all of this stuff out, bro. I give this stuff a lot of thought. And I thought about it. And I was really thinking about it. I said, because a lot of us trying to figure out this Mazi thing and 1-tech, 3-tech. Let me just play it, bro. Let me just play it.
Brad Sham, Cowboys Radio 105.3 fan. Mazi is reportedly considerably lighter. Is he still a 1 or is he a 3 or does it matter?
When you look at our front, we obviously want the flexibility to do that. I would say he's starting probably as a 1, but we want to be interchangeable. And yes, he is lighter. He looks great.
And see, that's what made us panic. When we heard lighter, no.
So I already showed y'all that it's definitely not as bad. And I definitely agree with Coach Fowler 100%. That this year 3, man, you either got it or you don't. And I swear I totally agree with that. And I think he got it. Me and Henny did 2 film sessions on Mazi, bro. Thorough as hell. Bro, Mazi finished good last year.
The best thing that's happened to Mazi, he'll tell you, is bringing a guy in like Solomon Thomas and Peyton Turner that really just know how to practice one way. And
so let's lock in on that part. Because I told you, man, I listen well. That's clearly saying that in their defense, it's going to be effort-based. Effort-based. What is that? What do I mean by that? They go rotate a lot of bodies with maximum effort with the belief that that's going to make the difference in the run D. That's why when he was talking about Mazi, he talked about effort. And I do too. Hey, and coach, and listen, hey, Coach Fowler, low-key one of my favorites. Real talk. I have faith in him too. Anybody that's been listening to my content know, man, I've been rocking with Mazi, bro. Ever since me and Henny, especially when me and Henny did that film breakdown. And if anybody know Henny, if Henny don't believe in you, he go shoot a straight bullet in you. Go listen to Henny yesterday from DC Universe. He also was like, I ain't worried about that weight. Henny. And I'm talking about Henny is a killer. Anybody that know Henny know he speak his mind. Hold on, I got a button for him.
Bringing real back. He be speaking his mind. That boy with the shit.
And I'm gonna say, ain't nobody speak their mind like Henny. I be like, damn, bro, can you put at least a little bit of a filter? He'll put all kind of. But see, this one thing Henny ain't gonna never do. When Henny see evidence, he ain't gonna never go against it. See, that's how I figured out how to break my boy Henny down. When I fight Henny, the key to fighting Henny is you gotta present evidence, or he gonna fight you all day long. But once he see it, Henny ain't gonna fight it. He gonna be like, once he saw the film on Mazi, and me and him, after going through 2 years of film, line by line, 24 games, we was like, say, bro, just keeping it real. I'm keeping that all the way real. I'm keeping it all the way real. Man, we panicking on Mazi. I'm telling the truth. I ain't worried about Mazi. I'm worried about Jay. That's who I'm worried about. That's why we still need a vet. I don't care what kind of scheme we talking about. But I'm also open and I'm sitting back and I'm saying, what are we doing? Because if you sit back and you just like, so you got rid of Rodgers, what are we doing? Let me go back to what he said.
Sometimes when that stuff's modeled, when you look at our front, we obviously want the flexibility to do that. I would say he's starting probably as a 1, but we want to be interchangeable. And yes, he is lighter. He looks great. The best thing that's happened to Mazi, he'll tell you, is bringing a guy in like Solomon Thomas and Peyton Turner that really just know how to practice one way.
Which is he talking about what? Effort. So in other words, in his mind, in Eberflus' mind, I need the effort. If you giving me the effort, we believe that is going to solve the problem on the run D. I'm giving y'all that real sauce, bro. This is about show me.
And sometimes when that stuff's modeled, you watch the way Mazi Smith practiced in the spring when he was here, it was night and day from what he was.
So what is he talking about? Practice, effort. This ain't size. This is effort.
I think he knows in this type of defense that we're going to play with Flus and Aaron Whitecotton, he knows that the ability to get vertical and chase out of the stack and things like that will be really, really important.
So So this is what I came to after just giving this a lot of thought. You know what I think we doing? It's gonna sound like common sense, but let's not act like this is not concerning, right? But when I thought about it, like I'm getting ready to explain it, I did feel better when I thought about it. And this is what I thought about. You know what we got? You know what we doing? We basically Rod Marinelli 2.0. Yeah. This is Rod Marinelli 2.0. Think about it. Rod didn't value one text. But what did he value? Effort. What have we been seeing at the training camp? Effort. The same thing Brian was saying. They're saying we go make up for the difference in effort. That's why we got to have rotation. But I'm going to still say, you got to show me, bro. And I don't have to accept it. Let me tell you what we all got to do and should do. You know, we got to circle certain games. Because some of these games are playoff prep games. Oh, wait, Keystone. No. My boy Keystone with the super chat. Damn. He said, if we ride 2.0, then Mazi's Tristan Hill 2.0. Nah, I know you playing, bro. That's why he put the laughing emojis. You wrong for that, bro. That's cold. Hell nah, he ain't Tristan, bro. That's my dog, Keystone. But that's what we doing, y'all. And let me tell you something. We got to circle certain games because certain games are playoff prep games. Certain games are also theory testing games. See, I hear your theory. I hear it. It sounds good. But you got to show me, dog. I'm about to show me, bro. You got to show me. I'm not interested in scheme. I'm not. No. You got to show me. And certain games on our schedule are built to show you. Perfect example. Game 1. This is when you want to test the effort theory. Is effort enough versus the number one offensive line and the biggest offensive line? Is effort enough? And we have to ask that question. You have to. You have to ask, is effort enough? Because see, what'll happen is if you don't circle certain games, the games that you know that's going to test your front, Philly is going to test your front because that's what they do. They led the league in rushing attempts. They're not going to stop that. They're going to go right at the middle. They're going to go right at it, dog. So what we got to do, win or lose, is measure it. Because that game is a game to where you're really testing your playoff readiness. And is your scheme a dream? Because see, if you get knocked off the ball by certain teams that you know coming right at you, that means we got to restart the campaign. One tick. But if these dudes go out here and they put on a show with effort versus the Super Bowl champs and teams built like the Super Bowl champs, then rest easy. We're built right. We're built for it tough. That's what it is. So listen, man, I want to give y'all the receipts. You know what I'm saying? You know, and I'm finna talk about the training camp day too, because it's some stuff I liked about training camp day too. The momentum that I'm seeing. But I first want to give y'all the receipts. So as I add up all the receipts, let me tell y'all. First, I ain't worried about Mazi weight. I'm not. Once I pulled a clip and saw Zimmer said he was around 305 last year, I was like, bro, I ain't worried about Mazi weight, bro. A 5-pound difference, bro, that's a cheeseburger, bro. But the scheme and the scheme fit, I'm watching. And I'm going to be watching it in the preseason, practices, especially in the games. So let me get to some things that I noticed on day 2. Because listen, it's so much. Listen, let me tell y'all something. I listen, I'm dead serious. I noticed so much in these last 2 days that I'm really go drop 4 different videos within probably tomorrow. I might just overload you. I might not need to dump that much too fast, because if I dump too much too fast, I ain't gonna watch. So I might space it out. But listen, man, I got all kind of receipts that the one that I'm the most excited about that I gotta drop either tonight or in the morning is Brian Schottenheimer and how he's hitting all them notes. Boy, that boy is hitting all them notes. Man, Brian Schottenheimer is not playing. He doing his thing. So anyway, so getting into day 2. So the obvious highlight let me tell you, is that boy CeeDee Lamb in space. Ooh, God damn. See, this already made me excited about Shotty. See, because do anybody remember why CeeDee Lamb was so electric at OU? He was so electric at OU because when you gave him the ball in space, ooh, wait. Say, man, hey, watch how he do look how he did Carson, dog. Look at Carson. Oh God. Oh Lord. God dang. Ah. And then watch him in Pickens. Oh man. Oh. See, y'all need to get, hold on. Y'all need to get that last part synchronized. Y'all ain't got that synchronized right. Yeah, I ain't gonna listen. I ain't gonna give y'all no pass, bro. Y'all ain't got that last part in sync. Look. Them boys already got they. Nah, man, y'all need to sync that up just a little bit. That boy say turn that boy to a transform. Troy, he did. Man, I'm like, say, boy, this look like CeeDee Lamb day. See, yesterday looked like Pickens day. Today was Mr. CeeDee Lamb Day. Ooh-wee. And see, my boy Big Game James, he said something, man, I felt. He said, man, I love the vibe between Pickens and Lamb. And I thought about it. He said, they like brothers. And I thought about it. I said, he right. He said, better brothers than Amari. I said, in a way, you right. And this is why I like their brotherhood. You know why? Their brotherhood reminds me of twins and a mutual respect versus Amari and CD was like a little brother, big brother relationship. See, one of my content creator brothers, he used to always show a lot of respect, just a lot of love. Man, I appreciate you, boss. Hey, boss, you know, we going live. He would say that all the time. And we was talking. I said, bro, I know you appreciate me, bro. But don't say that as much. And he was like, why? I said, yeah, because honestly, I see you as a content king, bro. But if you bigging me up too much, it makes you look less than me, and you not. It's two kings, not one. That's exactly what I told him. See, because a lot of people love, I'm telling you, it's a lot of people, they love to be Melvin and the Blue Notes, where they want to stand out front. I don't get that with them two. I get it ain't about either one standing out front. It's about them standing out together. Man, and I saw that day one and day two. You know? So, you know, obviously, that was one of the highlights, and it's so many highlights. Like I say, it's so many highlights. I got to break it down into multiple videos, bro. I cannot do all the breakdowns. I just cannot do all the breakdowns in one show, and I'm not going to even try. But I'm going to give y'all my biggest observations. Another thing, this is going to go in a Schottenheimer file. So the fact that Nick Harris pointed out that every practice, Brian Schottenheimer makes it a point to try to dap up every player and every coach. That's his tradition. I'm going to touch every one of y'all. Every one of y'all matter. See, I can pull up some highlights. But see, I told y'all I study Maxwell. And Maxwell have in his book, he called what he doing right here, walking through the crowd slowly. What that means is you make sure that you show everybody that you matter and that I care. And he does this every practice. So this is the thing. People will look at that and they'll say, let's be honest. Don't lie. It's a whole lot of people look at that and be like, boy, soft. Tell the truth. Some of y'all said it to yourself. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Nah, yeah. I ain't going too heavy markers on Maxwell. I was just showing that I love that he's applying it, you know, because I showed that in one of his books. he called this walking through the crowd slowly. That's also part of what he called the permission stage. And Tyreek, you own it, bro. You own it. You own it. You own it. See, we got some smart people, bro. Real talk. You own it, Tyreek, because I can pull the clip that he literally said what you said, bro. I can pull a clip. Hold on. Let me pull a clip. Y'all be patient, man. I wasn't planning on do this, but I just want to. This is just a shout out to my boy Tyreek and just the how intelligent Cowboy fans are, bro. Hold on, real quick. When he says the Pete Carroll effect, I just want to show Tyreek he on it, bro. He already know he on it, but I want to give the proof of what he's saying. Hold on, let me pull it. Y'all give me a sec to find it. Watch this. I found it quick. This for you, Tyreek. Hold on.
Mike Ducey, Fox 4. You talk about taking notes and learning from the great coaches you've worked for. What's the most significant way that your approach to the game has evolved as a result of that education?
Great question. I just think, and I answer it, I know you guys get tired, but it is the truth. So I'm going to say, I think the value of people, again, when I was younger and, I'd been passed up for some head coaching jobs and things like that, I think I kind of pressed and said, if I have the best offense in the league, I'll get a job or whatever it is. It's not about that. Like, the journey is more fun with the people. And so coming back to Dallas and being around a guy that I love and respect like Dan Quinn, I mean, the connection, Pete Carroll had it, Dan Quinn has it, different coaches have it.
And see, Tyreek said that. Let me keep going.
And so I think that's probably what's changed the most. I mean, you always change scheme. The game changes, but like the value you put on people and the connection and the relationships that you build where, you're going to have real hard conversations when you sit in my chair. That's part of the job, but it's easy.
Hold on. See, this is where don't think he's soft. Don't think he's soft. See, I'm going to show y'all he not soft.
You're going to have real hard conversations when you sit in my chair. That's part.
Yep.
You're going to have real hard conversations when you sit in my chair. That's part of the job. You're going to have real hard conversations when you sit in my chair. That's part of the job. But it's easier to have that hard conversation when you're delivering the message, maybe that's not as easy for the player or coach to hear.
See, remember I called it the permission stage? That's what he's talking about. See, when you show love to your players, that gives you permission to also go in on them same players. Because they know you're not doing it from a malicious space. They know you telling them hard truths because you trying to win. And most importantly, and hopefully, because you love the men. Not like the men, love the men.
It's a lot easier to hear when they know you love them and you care about them. And so,
see, I forgot he said it, but that's real. Listen.
It's a lot easier to hear when they know you love them and you care about them. And so that's probably the thing that came out my years in Seattle with Pete. It obviously was re-emphasized being around Dan. And so that's probably how I've adjusted the most in the last 5-8 years.
So let me say something real quick that I also super respect on what he just did right there. He didn't mention Mike McCarthy. See, that's not throwing Mike McCarthy under the bus. But he gave credit, honestly, to the coaches who go out their way to show what I call, from John Maxwell, I still got the book right here, the care culture. So
So let me go to this real quick so y'all won't get it twisted. And I'm talking about some of these highlights, right? Just day 2 highlights. Then I'm going to take some calls. So this one, Vach. This is what Vach said. But it's real. It's true. And I'm glad we finally got a chance to see it. And I'm going to show it to you. He said, don't think Shot is so cool he won't cuss everybody the F out. See, I'm glad Vach said that because what Brian puts into the public is professionalism. What he shows in the public is love. But when them doors are closed, you might see something different. And I know you're going to see something different because guess what? We saw it today. OG Rome in the building. Look. So they fighting. So this the first thing I want to say. Bell was in the fight. This the first thing I'm going to say. Y'all better watch out messing with my boy Bell. Bell probably the craziest dude on the squad. I mean that. Y'all better remember that boy Bell broke that boy arm. The man say, listen, I can't wait to see Bell. Ooh, I can't wait. I can't wait till them lights come on. I want to see him and Izzy. I want to see that. I want to see them young safeties. Bad. But they was fighting. Right? So listen to Shotty.
I don't know what happened. I don't give a fuck. Next guy.
Let me turn off this music. Because y'all need to hear this. Because you see, we not used to this side of Shotty. We used to this side of Shotty. But see, Shotty got a real side to him.
I don't know what happened. I don't give a fuck. Next guy to throw the post. I don't know what happened. I don't give a fuck. Next guy to throw the post. I don't know what.
I don't know if y'all can hear that.
I don't know what happened. I don't give a fuck.
Man, say talk that. See, when you got them YouTubers out there, they be giving you that sauce. Dude. And let me tell you the main reason I like that. Because it's, and I know Rome go feel me when I say this. Cause see, I've been watching Rome for a minute. Rome, one of the probably wisest dudes. Like he real, like Rome will sit back and peep you for a minute. Rome don't make friends fast. He make friends slow. I'm like that too. I don't make friends fast. I make them slow. I gotta watch you for a while. But this is what I like about what I saw with that. Brian is professional in the public, but he don't let that dirty laundry out the building. See, he that fighter that you don't even know a fighter. I love that. See, he that guy that's a black belt, but he ain't wearing it. He ain't got it wrapped around his head like a fool. But he got the skills of a black belt and he willing to use it when he got to. That's what this showed me.
Next guy to throw the post. I don't know what happened. I don't give a fuck.
He said, I don't know what happened, but I don't give a f. So for people that been seeing this side of Brian and saying, see, let's be honest, man. When we was hearing about I care about the guys. We was over here like, and it goes back to what I said. Don't think Shotty's so cool he won't cuss everybody the F out. Yep. But I'm also glad that he don't show it. He professional. I love it. So I'm just giving you because everybody got different observations. You know what I'm saying? Some people go look at the players, the plays, because it's so much, bro. It's so much good stuff going on let me tell you one of the main things that I like. The main thing that I like. For the last 2 days, I'm not out there, but I'm just listening to the reports. Unanimously, they saying the defense is playing faster. But where's your talent? Your talent is on offense. That makes me feel good that your offense got the talent, but your defense got the intensity. I love that. I was like, And I was watching them practice, and I was watching the pursuit on the defense. I was like, damn, everybody moving. Everybody was moving. I say, boy, that's in them dudes' soul. And we just talking about day 2. And listen, y'all. I do not drink Kool-Aid unless it's measured, dog. Yeah, I hope y'all know that about me. I don't. If it ain't measured, I ain't drinking it, bruh. But this is measured. These are receipts. So, listen, man. Let me go ahead and get on these phones. Let me open up the phone line. I think I got a new phone line, man. Y'all let me know. I need y'all help. Hold on real quick. That phone number's wrong. Y'all call this number, man. Tell me if that worked. Y'all give me 1 second. I'm looking at the chat. Y'all let me know if that phone number working. If that number don't work, I got another number I want y'all to try. Like I say, y'all, man, I ain't streamed live in a while, bro. So, you know. So ain't nobody called in yet. So that must mean that number not working. Let me give y'all another number, see if this works. Try this number. Cause ain't nobody called in. My boy Smoke 214. Smoke one for you. Smoke one. Let me see what Smoke one talking about. Smoke said. He said, boss, we flying around because it's a young team. Facts. You think it's just because it's young? L, I can't call you. I can't make an outbound call on this because it's a conference line, but I can call you. I'm going to call you right now, man, because something going on with this phone. Let me call L. All right, here we go. They say the number ain't working.
Yo.
What's up?
Man, no, I thought if you had called me, I could have gave the number back to you for the folks.
Well, hold on. Let's work this out. You know how we do, bro. You got the number?
I got a couple numbers, actually. Let's see.
It's asking for a code. Appreciate that, Smoke. I should have tested the phones before I went live. Hey, listen.
So I actually got 3 numbers for you.
What?
Yeah. So for the call in. So the first last 4 are 9022. Then I got another one that's 9064.
Hold on. So try 9064.
Try 9064.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see.
Because I know people want to talk today. It's training camp. I know they want to
talk. Yeah.
It's training camp. I know people want to call. So.
And L409064.
Hey.
It said all reps assisting other callers. That one isn't good. And then I got another one that's 3539.
Man, I quit. Ain't no way I'm gonna go through all these numbers.
That's the last one.
Nah, I quit, bro. I quit. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just go sum it up, bro. I'm gonna sum up the show. Hey, did you have something for the show, bro? Since I called you, did you have something?
Nah, man, you cooking, dog. That's just hearing that. That's a dude that I want leading my team out week 1, man. That's the energy. That's the type of moxie and attitude and swag I want my team to have. Period. Love the energy, man.
Yeah, Shotty.
And with the relationship he got with the players, the players will play hard for him.
Yeah.
They will lay it out. When you bond with your coach like that, players will literally lay it all on the line, bro.
Yes, I agree. Yeah.
So that's a plus. Even in situations that may help negate, in some instances, lack of talent because guys are just playing harder.
Yeah, nah. Like, I can't wait till I drop this video. Y'all make sure y'all got y'all like and subscribe going. Because, man, I'm finna crack the code. I done already cracked the code on Brian, bro. I got so many receipts on how he nailing all them high notes. Hey, see, I know you go to church, bro. We talk, right?
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever seen somebody just get up and they just kill it? Like, they hit it. You be like, man, are you Whitney Houston?
Bro, yeah. Literally, at my wedding, a friend of mine, she sung, and I'm talking about, she hit the note so hard, bro, like, I fought back tears.
Man. Yeah.
It just do something. It pierce your soul, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna show y'all on that video how many top-notch notes that he hit. He hitting every one of the notes, bro. Like he hitting them, bro. Like almost every one of us had our own individual concern. And I'm gonna show you that he just, you know what I mean?
The clip you just played where he said, talking about the growth in the last 5 to 8 years. You know the beautiful part about that? This man has had the time to marinate properly.
Right.
He's allowed all of these experiences to soak in. He's seen it from a front row view, what works and what doesn't work. He's been taking notes. He said, I am a note taker. I love taking notes. He has notes on top of notes going back to his ball playing days of what works, what doesn't work. Man, look here. This is somebody who is, even though this is first opportunity, he's still battle tested. You know what I'm saying?
Boy.
I love it. I love it. It's experience. Basically, he was all these years he was job shadowing. for the right moment and the right time for him to actually take the throne and lead a team out onto the field.
Yeah,
Destiny,
man.
dog.
Yeah, dog. So, man, I appreciate you as always, my brother.
Already. Hold it down, dog.
All right. That was Amp. So, hey, next time, tomorrow. Because, see, I know in training camp, y'all got a lot to say. I know y'all got a lot to say. So, tomorrow, I'm going to test the phones before I go live. That's all I needed to do. I just needed to test the phone. I just went live without testing. You never do that. So, let me test the phones. And after I test the phones, I'm going to make sure we hear from y'all. But in the meantime, man, obviously, I'm excited about what they got going on. They doing some great things, bro. Real talk. Like obviously, if you was upset about Jerry, you should be. Jerry disrespects us. Let me just say it right, bro. It's disrespectful what Jerry does. It's disrespectful to literally let Brian build all this culture and then you just go knock it over like a chess table. Yeah, we will. Deuce looking good out there. But I feel so good, bro, that even with Jerry and Steven and throwing their best players under the bus and putting Dak name and stuff, and you know, when you trying to use leverage against Micah, you all this, I shouldn't have paid Steele and Diggs, and all this unnecessary stuff. Even with all of that, the goodness of what they doing football related is overshadowing. Jerry was just a one-day story. Usually the toxicity of when he try to do these things for publicity, it lingers. No, the smell of publicity lasted less than 24 hours. Football took over. And football sounds and is going so well right now. So listen, y'all sit back, man. Y'all keep them notifications on, man. Trust me, I'm getting ready to be drop in. You hear me? Yeah, I'm gonna put in that overtime to make sure I give the real receipts and the sauce of what's really going on with Cowboy Nation. I'm out.